Yep. Okay.
I'm just
Tails. What happened to your tails?
I'm just
All right,
sending Daniel
welcome back.
a whole bunch of posters.
Welcome back to BairdBros. We're going to continue the rant from the previous episode, and if you have not watched the previous episode, go back and watch it, because this is a continuation of the rant on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. At the end of the last one, we found out that the leaked poster is in fact a real one. Leaked poster here.
No.
Poster.
Christopher.
What?
You gotta do it like it's Dragon Ball. In the last episode!
In the last episode of BairdBros, we discussed... I don't know how the announcer goes in...
In the last episode of Sonic 06, Christopher found out that his favorite video game character was getting an awful movie. The leaked poster was real. How will our heroes respond to this?
Actually, that is the best way to start this, because I'm going to start by talking... by reading a quote. I'm on Forbes.
Oh no, I know what quote.
This quote...
Where to go?
He is the man who was originally... The original character designer for Sonic the Hedgehog. He created what Sonic looked like in the 80s when he came out. This is what he had to say. Sonic is a fairy of a hedgehog. He doesn't need to be designed closer to a real hedgehog, even in live action. Mickey doesn't become a mouse in live action, does he? Because they are fairies who can live on when people believe in them. Followed by Gurahiru, who is one of my favorite designers overall. They did the Avatar comics. The Last Airbender comics are the ones that started out, and they did the Search, the Shadow, the Rift, and Smoke and Shadow. Or the Search, the Promise, the Rift, and Smoke and Shadow. Yeah. They also did some Marvel comics and stuff. They designed Sonic for Sonic Unleashed.
Uh-huh.
Their quote, I've heard that I've heard the Sonic movie was going to be a mixture of live action and animation, but I haven't expected this. Next!
Wait. You know that quote about Mickey not becoming a real mouse?
Yeah.
Someone on the subreddit made a picture that was what if Mickey became an actual mouse. I'll see if I can find it so I can send it to Daniel.
Followed by...
There's gonna be so much editing.
What? It's just putting pictures up, Daniel.
Shiro Maekawa.
You don't even need to take them down. We'll just leave them up.
Just over the top of Sonic.
He's a writer at Sonic Team. Said, wow. They made a totally unexpected arrangement there. Raffle. And the former head of Sonic Team, Yuji Naka, said,
"Oh no!
From the comments here, it looks like it's very badly received. I wonder if the movie is actually good when you watch it. I see many movies based on anime or games are unpopular. I wonder why that happens. Because they don't stay true to the source content a lot of the time, or they try to retell the story in a way that's like."
They try to origin story and they can't do it.
Yeah.
Because the origin has been written already.
Okay, but Sonic doesn't have like an origin, does he? Like he did in the comics, he did, but that's all non-canon at this point.
Because
Sonic's origin in the comic, in the video game, was Eggman stole a whole bunch of animals to stick in machine and Sonic wanted to see.
Yeah, no, actually Sonic Mania, the Sonic Mania miniseries is really good, and
I love that.
Sonic Mania was part of that series, so it actually explains everything.
Yeah,
I got it.
It was
did
good.
Sonic Mania was good.
There's a live action Sonic the Hedgehog, though.
Christopher, breathe.
If you put together a movie and the original creators, the redesigners, and everyone look at it and go, ugh, you know you've done a poor job because what were you thinking? Okay.
Christopher's just dying over here.
That's because if you look at Detective Pikachu, all they did was take Pikachu's model and slap fur over the top of it. If you look at this new Sonic the Hedgehog, they just completely redesigned him, and he's like, okay, he has no musculature. Let's make him skinny and muscly like a runner. Go take just take a runner and slap their body there, and then slap Sonic's head on top, but totally screw up Sonic's head.
Oh my gosh, Christopher.
No, okay, Detective Pikachu.
I want to say something.
What? Yes.
I like the design for Sonic Boom better than this Sonic.
Oh, yes.
Sonic Boom actually was better. I didn't mind Sonic Boom's redesigns.
I didn't like the blue arms.
I
got past
They never
that.
should have made Sonic's arms blue.
The fact that
they never should have changed Tomatopotamus's arms.
What? No.
I can't get under the wall.
Well, no. Okay.
It's what it is.
Isn't there another another mission you need? There's a star.
There is not.
There's what?
There is not just one generation that you're disappointing. This is generations of fans who have been playing Sonic the Hedgehog since the beginning, who picked up a Sega Genesis and then picked up Sega's mascot game and fell in love with this little side-scrolling platformer game. And guys,
You ruined it.
guys.
You
And
ruined
then Sonic Adventure came out, and everybody it reinvented the series, and everybody fell in love with it all over again. Sonic Adventure, I would argue, is the best of the new Sonic the Hedgehog games.
No. Sonic Adventure 2 is better.
Sonic Adventure 2 is actually... Sonic Adventure sets it up. Sonic Adventure 2 knocks those pins right over. Sonic 06 falls on his face. To try being a successor in that. And it's not even a
Well, I
it's
mean...
like, they tried. Aesthetically, it's...
I think Sonic Adventure 2 was the peak of modern Sonic.
Yes.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, what about Sonic Heroes? That was pretty
Sonic
good.
Heroes was fun, but Sonic Heroes was good. I like Sonic Heroes, and maybe I'm looking through that through nostalgia lenses.
We should replay that.
We
at
should
some
replay
point.
that.
That game is super slippery.
Yeah.
Sonic the Black Knight
Oh, I
wasn't
thought you made it
terrible,
through.
but that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Why the heck are you crying?
Because she's stuck on a roof.
No, she
No,
heard
she
that
just heard that Eggman was attacking.
And then she
heard
climbed
that-
up on her roof.
no,
That's
it's
it, that's
insane, kids.
That's why I can't.
Okay,
Oh, my
but-
mic is super close and super peaking.
Which means this year.
Oh no.
Okay, this year I'm
It
gonna.
was last week too.
This year, 2019, this coming year, I guess, not this year, but within the next 365 days, we will get Sonic the Hedgehog. We will get Mario. We will get Detective Pikachu. My Hero Academia.
They're making a Mario movie?
They are. It's
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball movie.
a live action one?
No.
We're talking live
not-
action films.
Oh,
Or-
we're
Oh,
talking
live
live action.
Or
Wait,
video
no.
game based films.
No, we don't need another live action Dragon
Yeah.
Ball.
Live action
No.
My Hero?
Yes. Legendary Pictures is producing that. I thought we talked about that.
No.
Legendary
Oh!
Pictures is producing a live action My Hero Academia.
We can talk
It's
about it.
also the same. Okay, hold on. It's the same production company that's putting together Detective Pikachu and put together Pacific Rim and a few other pretty good shows. It could be okay.
You know
okay,
who
the design
got?
of this is pretty cool. The design of this
Yeah.
villain, this
You
boss.
know who got the rights to do another live action Attack on Titan movie?
Who?
Netflix.
Okay,
No,
Netflix.
they already ruined Death Note.
But I heard that the Bleach movie was okay.
They're making a sequel to the Death Note movie.
No! No!
I don't know.
I didn't care to watch it. I watched a review on
There's
it.
talk about
Um,
there being another Berserk series that's going to be done by the people who did the Castlevania series.
My
Which
biggest,
Castlevania is really good. That anime is awesome.
that's what I've heard. Real quick thing.
Yes.
My problem
They
with
can
this
run
Sonic
into
game is
something.
not only are the mechanics bad, but it doesn't know what it wants to be because these are not traditional Eggman mechs. This is not a traditional Eggman robot.
Well,
No.
because
This is-
Eggman isn't in it, but that's neither here nor there. It's still a cool boss fight.
You guys remember Zoids?
Uh,
That's what this reminds me of. But
Zoids?
it was mechs. Anyway,
Dang it!
um,
I need to get it to run into a wall, but it won't.
we're getting some anime, and we're getting some live action anime movie. We're getting some video game movies. Live action Detective Pikachu, which looks like it
Good
could be
job.
okay, but that's because before they even put out a poster for it, they put out the trailer, which gave us a chance to see what the characters were going to be like. And even though it was our first look at the design for the characters, it was still pretty well received because it gave you a peek at what the story was going to be like. So even if you disliked the designs overall, then you had a chance to be like, okay, but the story could be okay. If you don't like either one, totally fine. I respect your opinion.
Oh, good.
Um,
Because I don't like either one.
I think it could be okay, personally. But Sonic the Hedgehog put out a poster. They put out a motion poster that concealed and held back so much because it was like, we'll make this like the biggest teaser ever. And meanwhile, Sonic's over here like, I
What?
don't enjoy this at all. Sonic fans are not enjoying this at all. Pardon me.
I don't think Sonic's enjoying it either.
Probably not. So they didn't give us a chance
Ow!
to fall in love with it, and they didn't take a look at how some other, maybe they did look at how some other classic cartoon. Listen to me. He's trying to communicate with the robot.
No, I'm riding on the antenna and controlling the robot. Because, you know, apparently antennas control robots. And bending them makes it control.
There's the live action Scooby-Doo movie, right? The first one of those went over really well, and it was actually pretty good. The second one was really subpar, and they did not do a third.
Don't die.
The live action Yogi Bear kept true to the Yogi Bear design and kept him cartoony, and it was okay. I feel
What?
like this movie. What? Oh, what he just.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this Sonic the Hedgehog movie, though, while we have not, I won't pass full judgment. I'm really worried. I think it's gonna be terrible actually overall, but I won't pass full judgment and say for sure it's gonna be awful until I get a trailer that gives us a peek at the story, or until we get to see more of what Robotnik's gonna look like in this movie.
I want to see more of Sonic.
And Sonic's eyes. Give us Sonic's eyes.
We just need a full body picture of Sonic.
Give me
so
those
that we know
eyes!
that we
Give me
know
the eyes!
what he
I need
looks
to
like.
see Sonic's eyes!
Ugh.
I won't let you get away.
Buff like Sonic should not be a thing.
No.
No.
Well,
if Sonic
you know,
is swole, he needs to be nerfed. He's already fast.
he
doesn't need
doesn't
to be
skip
swole.
leg day, Christopher.
He doesn't skip leg day.
Nobody should skip
Again,
leg day.
Every day is leg day for Sonic. He needs gloves.
He's
I
gotta go
jog to
fast.
work every day.
Okay.
No, you don't jog. You run. He doesn't even run sometimes. He rolls.
It's all just a matter
He
of
runs
time to
backwards.
find out how terrible this movie
runs
is
backwards.
truly going to be. If it's going to sit almost as low as Doom, or if it's going to be about on par with the 80s
actually
Mario
haven't
Bros.
played this
movie,
game before.
which you watch once. You watch the 80s Mario movie once. Maybe twice, just because of how bad it is. Because you know it's terrible. Because
hilarious.
Because
I'll be completely honest, I tried to find that on DVD. You
Mr.
can't.
Bowser is a weirdo who's like descended from dinosaurs.
Mr. Koopa.
Mr. Koopa, sorry. And then he becomes King Koopa and becomes this dinosaur thing. Yoshi
Yoshi
is
was a
just
horror.
straight up a tiny raptor.
You want to know why it looks the way it does?
I would love to know.
Because originally the production company that was making it was going to make a super dark movie. But then guess who got their hands on it?
Nintendo?
Disney.
Disney?
Oh.
Disney got their hands on it for a short while and they're like, we cannot let this be this dark. So they changed a ton of things. And then they were like, we cannot fix this anymore. And they just gave it to someone else. There were 3 different production
And
companies.
so you get this weird, like, cyberpunk undercity where the Koopas live and stuff, and the Marios end up there and they get arrested.
The
What's
Mario
your name?
Brothers.
Mario. And what's your name? Luigi. Luigi? No, Luigi Mario.
Oh,
Those
hey.
are not their voices.
We need Flight of the Valkyries right
Luigi is the one who gets Peach to fall in love with him.
Sonic
Mario
shiny.
is a creepy old plumber who's just like, Luigi!
You take the princess.
there. Let's split up.
Let's split up.
And
Oh, that's right. It throws
Luigi's
you
like
right
in his
into Dusty
20s.
Desert.
Luigi's in his 20s, does
Am
not
I
have a
speeding
mustache,
along now?
and he's just like, yo,
Frick.
man, I'm like super cool and hip in the late 80s,
No,
but I'm a plumber.
He's also not Luigi's brother.
we're playing.
Mario's brother.
Yeah, he's like his nephew.
Yeah, that's right.
Mario's nephew.
Hold on tight.
Okay,
It's not Super Mario Bros. Even though
As
it's
you-
called the Mario Bros. Movie.
Cameron, as you run across the sand, hold the trigger. Otherwise, you will sink into it.
You can tap the trigger and it'll take your bar up a little less.
No, what are you doing?
Doing it.
Cameron,
You said go on the sand. And
I
hold the
said
trigger.
when you go on the sand.
I did go on the sand.
That was very satisfying.
You're playing the game wrong!
But on the upside,
What?
on the upside, this if this does end up as terrible as the Mario Bros. Movie, we could have a new game on our hands that is Sonic and Mario at the terrible movie games.
Well, at least the graphics look better.
Than both movies.
Hey, at least effects were decent.
In the Mario Bros. Movie, because I don't think you've seen
No,
Mario
he
Bros.
was making an Avatar
Well,
reference.
I got what the reference was.
Alright.
This could. Alright, let us know in the comments below. Do you think this is going to be terrible? Do you think this is going to be like watching the last Airbender movie versus watching the last Airbender series?
Oh gosh.
Or do you think this is going to be like watching the Mario Bros. Movie? Do you think this is going to be like a bad Netflix adaptation?
Not only
Let us
that.
know in the comments
we-
below. Not just what you're going to think of the Sonic movie, but what you think.
Avatar show. That's gonna
Yeah.
be exciting.
That, if done correctly, I still stand by my statement that if it's done correctly, it could be good. If it's done the way M. Night Shyamalan had to do the movie, then that's that, and it's not.
I'm horrible.
And I guess we'll see if the
I'm a
Sonic
rock,
the
I'm
Hedgehog
not
movie is
on sand.
watchable or not. We will follow up on this
Ah.
and probably just play this game continuously. And I will
I'm on
use this
sand.
game. I will use this game as a conduit
I don't like
to talk
sand.
about the terrible development
Ah.
in that film
I don't like
as the story progresses.
I feel like if we do another episode of this, we should talk about the history of Sonic.
We absolutely need to talk about this Sonic. We will talk about the source material that should have been taken from.
You destroyed my ring.
Actually, no. You already know. You see right here. Sonic's design has never changed as drastically as it has been.
Daniel, how much time do we have left in this episode?
I keep trying to end the
I just wanna finish
episode.
the level here. I don't know how long this level is.
No idea.
Okay, do we want to do a third episode of this?
Ah! Running. Ow.
Probably not. I don't know.
Probably with me playing.
Cameron,
Oh.
thanks for watching BairdBros
We'll
today.
see you guys next time.
Cameron, you're gonna die
I
at the
know you're
beginning
right.
of the next episode.
Bye-bye.
You see the bullets coming at you there?
Oh, frick.
No, I'm not. Sorry, I said it wrong. Bye-bye. No, I'm Daniel Luigi.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Boobies!
Bye. Bye. Bye.